Sweet Sweet Music Box. Yes, welcome everyone. You're listening to Sound K and I'm your DJ, Stephanie. So we listen to K-pop songs all the time, but there are K-pop songs out there that is just perfect for a certain time, situation, or an occasion. And this is time to talk about these amazing songs right here on Sweet Sweet Music Box. And of course, we do Cory from 2.0.
Ayo, ayo, ayo.
Hey,
yo.
Excuse moi. You look very happy tonight. What happened?
I am. I don't know if I want to spoil it. I mean, I guess I'm not spoiling anybody, right? I'm just spoiling myself because I might be, maybe, it's not 100% still, but I may be visiting my house for the first time.
Well, that's
back home in Portland, in Oregon, in the States. For the first time in like 4 years.
Sorry, I'm not gonna let you go.
Nobody can stop me. Don't stop me now.
No wonder you. As soon as you came into this studio, you were so. I'm like, what is going on? But anyways, it's not 100%. But
it might be confirmed.
Right, but you know what? Just like soon. Thinking about it, it really gives you this
I'm so
butterflies.
excited.
How long that you haven't seen your
4 years? 4 years. That's why I'm like probably gonna bawl as soon as I see them. I'm gonna like land. I'm gonna get out of the plane, and when I see them like waiting for me, I'm seriously just gonna start like tearing out.
4 years you haven't seen your parents?
Not parents. I'm gonna. I haven't seen my dog and my dad. And my dad, and my father.
Dad.
Yeah. My mom visited like
in Korea.
Yeah, like for the first time.
Oh my goodness.
A year ago or so.
4 years. I haven't seen my mom for a year, but I still I really am like missing her so much. But 4 years.
Isn't that crazy? It was like really ironic because I was like very, very homesick recently.
Oh,
very.
Really?
I don't know what. Like everything around me just had to do with like like all my friends were talking about their parents and like just like sleeping in their own houses, having their own traditional like dish with their family and everything, and I felt so like alone for some reason. Like
right, I kind of understand.
Yeah. So I got really excited when I heard the news.
Yeah. Okay, so let us know.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so before we start Sweet Sweet Music Box, we have some messages to share. This is Same24 from Indonesia. Okay, good evening, DJ Stephanie. I am so tired and sleepy. Should I sleep now? But I want to listen to Sweet Sweet Music Box and of course funny Cory and already falling asleep. Already falling asleep.
Sleeping is not an option.
Yes, hopefully you were tuned in, but
you gotta listen to us.
Gotta listen to us. And we have one more message that just disappeared from my eyes. Okay, here we go. Rushi from Indonesia. So, Stephanie, sorry I cannot tune in on part 2. So a lot of our listeners leaving tonight. Please say hello to Cory. Cory, hello for me, and I'm gonna miss his energetic voice. So hope this show is recorded so I can listen to it later. Thank you. Love you both, Steph and Cory. Bye. But thank you so much for leaving the message for us tonight because that's very thoughtful. Thank you very much. Yeah, somehow. I don't know, maybe because it's like middle of the week, but this is kind of random. But I had the kind of tiring day, and also it took me 1 hour and 20 minutes to get here.
Goodness.
Yeah,
Traffic.
And I took cab, and cab in Korea, they're fast.
Yeah.
But an hour and 20 minutes.
That's
that's crazy.
I
just
mean,
literally
if you are used to the Korean traffic, I mean, you drive, so you definitely know better than anybody else here.
But tonight, like bringing car, that's no. That's a big no. I'd rather take a public transformation. Transformation. It's like a transformer. Oh, I want one. Transformer. No,
you want a transformer?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Goodness.
I'm like, Bumblebee, take me to that building.
Goodness.
But anyway, so it took that long, and I was very tired.
And it's a really, really just kind of a draggy, like, it's raining outside, it's humid.
Right.
Yeah,
and also,
it's a slow day.
Somehow, maybe, not due to Korean weather, I guess, but I see kind of sad messages and tiring messages.
No.
So this is like maybe this is like worldwide. Our energy is, but now, so we have to lift up and then we have to spread our
we do
positive energy.
Yes.
And I'm sure that you guys will love it because tonight's Sweet Sweet Music Box's title is, okay, so here we go. Tell us the song that give you a chills.
That's creepy.
That's creepy. So
chills.
they can be song with
Goosebumps.
scary lyrics or creepy melodies or song that fit with a scary story. Okay, so I think I have a perfect song, and I think you brought a good song.
Yeah.
Perfect song.
Mine's perfect too. Don't give yourself all the credit.
No,
on it.
you don't even know.
I don't. Actually, to be honest, I don't know what your song is today.
Seriously.
Yeah.
No, you will seriously. You be like, oh my goodness.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes.
Are you sure?
Okay. So this time,
I'm gonna be brutally honest. If it isn't, I'm gonna be disappointed because you just
seriously.
brought my hopes up. Or
yeah, seriously.
You definitely brought the bar. You set the bar like from here to like here.
Whatever. Okay, so let's move on. So I brought the song called 새 Bird
새?
by 차우림.
Okay, I totally thought Sai song was like, really?
No.
Really?
완전히 새. Oh, that's scary. You just gave me the goosebumps. You just gave me the chill. No.
The Chaorim, okay.
You never heard about that song,
No,
right?
I don't even know the song, to be honest.
I was shocked when I listened to this song when I was younger, and I was literally, I think I was 10, and after that, I was getting this nightmare because I was visualizing about this lyrics, and lyrics is about it's some kind of revenge, but because now I'm going to okay, I'm gonna give you the gift. That's a dead bird that's bleeding. That's lyrics. No, that's literally is the lyrics.
It's about getting revenge by giving dead birds.
Yeah.
That is really creepy.
Exactly. So
see, if I had like violin or something, I'd give you like some like background music right now to talk
seriously.
about this and be like, yes, so you
dun, dun, dun.
like yeah. But the crazy thing is, there's so many like revenge movies in Korea.
But it's not
so I just thought about a whole bunch of those movies right now.
Oh, really?
A scene where I'm sure there's a movie out there where they just give somebody like dead. I know for sure there's a movie where they. Well, it wasn't about revenge, but it was about the mafia, and they leave a dead horse in the bed.
Oh my goodness. So it's like the same method, but the thing is, like, Chaori, she has that unique sound. Her, excuse me, the vocal style is very idiosyncratic. So she has that like a, yeah. So it's something like, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes,
and
I
there's
do.
a part that really creeps you out is so she is sarcastic about this guy that thank you for hurting me, so she's
creepy.
repeating saying thank you.
She's creepy.
Like, she was saying 고마워, which can translate into thank you. So she was saying 고마워 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 너에게 피 흘리는 새를 선물할게.
That is so creepy.
Exactly. Even the melody is really...
It's like really eerie, right?
Yeah.
It's like all minor notes, like going out. It's like going out of tune and stuff.
So this
So
one,
it's like the ambiance of the song itself is really creepy.
yeah, song itself is creepy.
Okay.
So I think, as soon as I saw the title, I'm like, okay, so this is just perfect for tonight's Sweet Sweet Music Box. So what did you bring?
Me, mine isn't necessarily just the song. The song lyrics isn't that creepy.
Right, when you listen to it.
Yeah. It's actually, well, let me start out with the song itself. The song is 서태지와 아이들's, what's it called again?
교실 이데아.
교실 이데아, which means just the ideal classroom, right? And it talks about, what we learn, or the ideal class, environment in Korea, and how it needs to change, and we need to have, thoughts for ourselves. We should, it's just about that. It's like kind of based on politics, right? I guess. But there's this part. It's very, very famous in Korea, actually.
Right.
One of the first songs that's known for is subliminal messages. And if you play the chorus, I think, it's the chorus backwards. If you reverse it and play
when you reverse the part.
It literally just it has lyrics.
Right.
You could hear.
They did that on purpose.
Yeah, apparently, which is really, really scary, actually. But it's like, it talks about, it's just a demonic message, right? About, it's very gory, apparently, and It's just really creepy. You know, like, I remember
say tell us a little bit of a story about what's the line about.
It's about, I just remember it's like, which is like, it's saying that I don't have enough blood, or like, and it just relates to something very gory and blood and like. Whatever the case, I remember hearing about this so long ago, like when I was very young, and it was actually kind of a big deal.
Right, because this was like in entertainment and news and stuff. And not only this, also, what is that? Kim Hyun-jung's song, I believe it was 떠났노. So before for the intro, there's like this kind of sound, which
that's so creepy.
So which she recorded that there's like message that I don't want to see or whatever. Oh my goodness, I'm just getting a chill. But they actually reversed that and then they put it into this like soft, just like whispering sound. So no one can understand that unless you flip the track.
Reverse
so it's the same
audio.
Yeah, so it's the same method, right?
Regardless, I mean, to be honest, I mean, you just told us that, you know, it's done on purpose. I actually didn't know it was done on purpose.
Oh, really? So
which is more scary. That's why I was just like, oh goodness. But if you think about it, if the fact that they did it on purpose is kind of still creepy too.
Right. They want to put the message into it and then actually because they were hiding it. But the thing is, like the song that you brought, I understand that why and I can see that why you brought this song. But the thing is, we cannot reverse this track.
We can't.
That's the part that kinda,
yeah. And it's just if you want to find it, I'm sure you can because it's so popular. If you like look it up
like
with the
online.
title, yeah. It's just. And the part itself, when you don't even reverse it, it sounds really creepy because he's like it's like a screamo punk rock kind of thing. It's like rah, 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 rah.
Right, but it doesn't really say it's not a word.
Yeah. It's just really creepy.
Yeah, the people would be like, "Oh my god, this is Korean," but it's not Korean. It's just like reverse track of this like the lyrics. But definitely the song that it will make you creepy is my song. No, seriously, take a listen to it.
Well, I mean, it does. It sounds like sentimentally creepy, kind of. And the song that I brought is just literally creepy. Like when you listen to it, it just sounds like it just sounds off.
Right.
Yours is eerie. Mine's just creepy.
What? Mine is creepier.
And another thing is, they say if you see a ghost in while you record, it'll be like 대박. It'll be like a
big hit.
Yeah, but. Maybe this is just kind of out of the blue, but I'm maybe hoping that, I'll experience it myself.
Oh, you haven't?
I haven't yet. I have seen a ghost in my practice room.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. Way to go.
Yeah. So in my company, when I was trainee, I was practicing by myself in the basement. But a lot of artists saw the ghost in that certain
phase,
that basement. We had a practice room in the basement, and then there's a little girl just like peekabooing.
Were you okay with that?
I'm fine. You know what? I get sometimes I do get a lot of nightmares and I do get seizures sometimes and I see certain things and that's all imaginary. So whenever you're tired and when my health is unhealthy, then I see this stuff. But I decided my brain automatically decided that this is a ghost. Since that point, then you will be very very like terrified. But me, I'd be like, okay, whatever.
So you're good at controlling what they say in English, I guess it's called sleep paralysis.
Right.
And in Korea, it's like kind of a big deal. Everybody has their own like story about their sleep paralysis.
And but not so it's like paralysis, but not a lot of people can understand that because you know what? It's surprising that not a lot of my friends got or experienced that.
Never experienced it?
No.
I haven't experienced it until I came to Korea, which is nuts.
Oh, seriously.
It was really, really scary. It's one of the most frightening experiences I've ever had in my life because
So can you put quickly?
Yeah. It's not the ghost that was. I mean, seeing the ghost itself was really scary. I know this is all mental. It's because you're so mentally stressed out, and you just, your body is just very shut down, and it's not able to just kind of process what's real or not, I guess, right? But the really scary part is that literally you have a paralysis. Like, you can't move when you
It's like
are going through this phase. It's really short though. It's really short.
Depends.
Oh, well, I mean, mine was really short. Mine was like, it was over a matter of seconds, but goodness, my body just locked up.
Right. So when you are like that, try to move the pinky finger, then you'll be fine.
Goodness, you have your know-hows, don't
Yeah,
you?
exactly.
Move your pinky finger.
Try to move it. You will not move it because that's when your brain is in sleep, but your body is awake. So
right.
Then
it was
that's
weird because I didn't know I was,
but
going through it. But
it's not like a paralysis. It's like, I don't know how to explain this thing. We call it kawi in Korea. It's not scissors. It's the same pronunciation, but it's not scissors.
Right.
But it is some kind of paralysis and. I don't know. It's just a situation that you kind of get when
really
you're...
scary. I don't wish upon anybody to, go through that experience, to be honest. It's not fun.
Okay, so it is our time to listen to one of the tracks. So please give us the song that we are going to listen to.
Yeah. Hello. What is it gonna be?
Oh, it is your song choice. 교실의 이데아 by 서태지. And we'll be back. Welcome back, everyone. You're listening to Sound K, and I'm your DJ, Stephanie. For Sweet Sweet Music Box, of course, we do have Cory from 24K joining us in the studio. And that was 교실 이데아 by 서태지, and that was Cory's song choice. All right, well done. And it is our time to move on to our listener's song choice.
Yes. And we're gonna have a lot of stories, aren't we?
Yes,
because these are all based on stories.
And also because we ask our listener to actually give us the story, but since the story is pretty long, so we don't know if we can get through all this message, but we'll try.
But we will.
Okay, so this is Same 24 from Indonesia. So here's the story. Our school is holding a Halloween party. They decorate all the class and they make a dark, scary tunnel. The committee who plays as ghosts all have awesome makeup and they scare a lot of people. Oh, we used to do that when we were younger.
Yeah.
We are so excited and we decided to count how many ghosts there are. We count everything 1, 2, 3, and final total is 12. Before we leave school, we meet our friends who is one of the committees and tell him that's so scary, especially the 12th ghost wearing white gown and long hair is puzzled and his face is pale. And then he said that in the tunnel there were only 11 ghosts. Dun dun dun. All of us are so shocked, and others claim that they see a long-haired girl wearing white dress standing on the 4th floor as if she's going to jump. Oh, goodness. So, yes, few visitors suddenly are fainted. Woo! Some heard a crying sound of a girl. Well, that's what happened. And the song request is 오늘 밤은 어둠이 무서워요. Tonight I am afraid of the dark by 10cm, 10 centimeter. Nice one.
At one point, like, I don't know when, but Halloween became more about the parties than being scary or trick-or-treating, I guess, right?
I don't think so. These days, Halloween is the day when the girl can be
sexy.
Very sexy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that, yo. All right? There's no problem with that.
Moving
all right,
on.
keep with the tradition, all right?
Stop it.
All right, anyways, this one is from Ichini from Indonesia.
Okay.
Hi, Steph and Cory.
Hello.
Happy Scary Day. Is it a scary day today? Are you scared?
And today it's rainy, so I don't know what's going to happen.
It's really gloomy.
And 1 hour and 20 minutes in the cab was scary.
Anyways, happy birthday to me. Yay! Congratulations, Ichini. Never knew that I will be talking about something scary on my birthday. Me neither. Anyways, talking about horror stories, I've been living in a village. I hear people gossiping around, seeing ghosts, especially after a burial. But thank God, I never saw a real ghost in my life. Although I have almost seen real ghosts. I don't know what that means, but let's see what she means.
Okay.
The first is, she has 2 different stories about it. Okay. First, I remember I woke up in the middle of the night and I felt my hand was really cold. And when I tried to see it, I saw a girl holding my hand.
Ooh. Ooh, that's
So
scary.
you
You actually
definitely
saw it.
I mean, yeah, if you saw the hand, you saw a ghost. Anyways, she was wearing white and she had very long hair. That's like the traditional Korean ghost, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah. Perhaps because she was she realized that I woke up, she turned her head and stared at me, and I felt my whole body was frozen. I was scared to death, and her face was not very clear, but almost had like it was almost as if she didn't have a face, and I could feel that her eyes were staring at me with no emotion. And she brought my hand to touch her face, which was very, very cold. And suddenly I jolted up and I woke up. And, my hand indeed felt really cold and for no reason, my room was really warm.
Okay, so the blood was not circulating.
Yeah. I mean, so she definitely, I consider that seeing a ghost. For sure.
Right. So, okay, so good tip from K-pop is for life from Canada. So it is called Scissor Lock.
Scissor Lock, okay.
Okay, so there we go. Scissor Lock and Aaron, who's the DJ at 2 p.m. in Korea, in Arirang Radio. Aaron talks about this on his radio. So it's a Scissor Lock.
Right.
Okay, thank you very much.
I actually have one more story from her.
Okay.
And this is her second experience. I have a habit of sleeping with my whole body covered with a blanket. And that night I was really, I was into that habit. That night, okay.
Into the habit.
That night, I was woken up by the sound of silence, or sound of somebody calling my name. Sorry, and the voice was very odd, not a human voice. It was a voice that could bring chill to my body.
There you go, Scissor Lock.
There you go. Yes, absolutely. I didn't dare move. I just prayed, and after about 5 minutes, it stopped, and I couldn't sleep after it.
Good.
And my song choice is Kamion's Going Crazy featuring M Black's Ijun. And yeah, this experience sounds like the Scissor Lock that we've been talking about.
Right, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is Regine May from Philippines. Okay, so this story happened after we were informed about my grandfather's death. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. So it was midnight. Oh my goodness. I felt thirsty. Oh my goodness. Don't go to the kitchen. I went to the kitchen to get some water. Okay. And while drinking, I saw an old man outside. No!
Oh man.
That was just a random person, I believe. He was wearing white. Oh, why white? I thought it was
white.
It was my grandfather. Then I noticed that his eyes were red and my heart raced and my mind went blank. I kept on staring at the window. No, this couldn't be my grandfather. I gained awareness, put down the glass and ran back to the room and my heart was still racing, of course. And I hid under my blanket and closed my eyes. The next day, our neighbors visiting a relative who was on Alburaro, Shaman, maybe that's the area. I don't know. It's Alburaryo. And they said he saw a man. Okay, so it's a neighbor. He saw a man in a white floating near our window. Woo!
That is creepy.
Wow. And that person went home saying that our place was haunted. Oh, and the song request is 이정현 song V.
Are you good with dealing with scary stuff? Like just scary stories or scary movies, scary situations?
I don't watch any story movies. I don't read any
scary stuff?
No, I don't. I just totally be away from them.
Yeah, I like psych myself out crazy when I have to like watch a scary movie.
I don't watch them. I don't even watch a violent movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not into violence, so but scary stuff I'm not very good at dealing with. So
I just not even think about that because I do. Yesterday I also got a nightmare, and it's the same. It's the same background. I always get nightmare about this radio station. Yeah.
About this radio station?
Yeah, right now I had a guest and
Oh, that is crazy.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
scary.
and I can visual like it happened. It's the same
Same
design, setting, everything. So it is. I'm here, and then I'm like keep continuously having this problem and this like unknowing what is that? Knowing like certain situations that I kind of have to deal with because the door is locked. I think I shared this story not too long ago, but it's the same. It's the same thing with the different casts, with the different guests. So the place it's kind of weird because whenever I work. Being I was a trainee, so I get nightmares about this like a trainee practice room, and then now being a DJ, now my background is this. It's like a like home background.
Right.
So now I'm continuously having this nightmare about this radio station. So
oh my goodness.
I know.
Y'all need to give her some encouraging words of hope.
I am
so
fine
she could
myself.
kick this habit. All right. Anyways. This next one is from Indonesia. It's from Indonesia 24 June. Hello, Stephanie.
Hello.
Did you know that the activity in which we live is always the same without feeling that we feel on the way we move? I don't know what that means. But anyways, because today I feel different, I went through my activities... Went through my activities today feeling different, I think, is what she's trying to say.
So one of the like hobby like activities or something like that?
Yes,
okay,
maybe.
continue.
Okay, I do not know why I'm not excited today living my activities. This day is very boring to me. I want to know how you feel about eliminating boredom. This doesn't seem like it's on topic. But yeah, she wants us to play the song 2 p.m. Hands Up.
Okay, so it's a little out of the topic.
Yes. But thank you.
Thank you very much. And the next
you.
one is Rudy 14 from Lebanon. So a scream, a loud though, then silent. Okay, footsteps, ear-piercing footsteps that grow faster and faster with every passing second. Did you just like copy from the book or something? I just stood. I thought, you know, this is a great way to start.
Yeah.
I just stood there motionless. Oh, so you experienced that. Should I escape? So where will I escape to? Surrounded by the hollow trees and complete darkness and blind and defenseless. So I feel a heavy breath on my shoulder. It's him. He's here. Okay, so say hello to... I don't know who that is, but I cannot see what it is, but I can feel the evil. Oh, so I can feel the hatred. And I can feel his will. His will to kill. Okay, his will is to kill. So is it over for me? I think as a cold blade runs down on my spine. Yes, it's over.
Is this a poem?
Rudy's good job.
She wrote like a poem based on experience.
It's he.
Or he.
Okay, song request, A Midnight Circus by Sunny Hill.
That is creepy.
Interesting. Okay, so, you know what? It is our time to take a music break. I mean, we need to breathe out a little bit and then come back and continue with the stories. Okay, so this is 미쳐가 Going Crazy by Kanmian featuring Miru. Welcome back, everyone. Okay, so we're talking about scary, spooky stories for Sweet Sweet Music Box, and we have a messages from Regina May from Philippines. Hello, Annie. Hello, Cory. Since the topic for tonight's Sweet Sweet Music Box is scary stories, do you believe in ghosts and other supernatural beings? Why? I am excited to hear scary stories from all around the world. Do you believe in ghosts?
I do.
Okay. Simple.
What about you?
I kind of do, but because I'm just you know
yeah, absolutely. I think what you're trying to say is
I'm not gonna just like say like, oh, I try to not to believe that. It's not like that.
It's like I don't go out of my way to believe it. Like it's not like important in my life, but yeah, I mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, and we have Joanna from USA. Hello, DJ Stephanie, Cory, and Sound K family.
Hello.
Yeah, awesome news, Cory. I hope you were able to visit your dad and dog. All the best and take care, Cory and DJ Stephanie. Thank you. Love, Joanna. Very, very. That's an exciting thing, seriously, because, yeah, been there, done that.
Yes.
And Haley3 from Morocco. So, Cory, something to add to my crazy wish list of watching a thriller with Cory. Ooh.
Oh. I'm not good. I told you, I'm not good with dealing with that kind of stuff. I psych myself out crazy.
Yes, Cory will be in your arms. So make sure to hug him. Make sure to say that, oh, it's okay.
Thank you for being so detailed.
And Nu, also from Morocco, added that I will summon nice ghosts to your filming site. Okay. Filming site of the next 2 4K music video.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, haha, your talent is enough to make you successful though. Oh, so she's gonna force to make because we said that
to bring
whenever
upon that just superstition about being successful if you see a ghost.
Right. Oh, so
could I do it without seeing a ghost? Let's break the rules a bit.
All right, so it is our time to move on.
Yes.
So let's read our messages.
Let's. Should I go first?
Yep.
Okay, this one is from 20X BTS.
Okay.
Okay, this is, let's see, from Lebanon. And a slight breeze ran down my neck and I realized what I've done. I've killed her? Wow.
Dun, dun, dun.
A cold body sat there next to my bed, blood dripping splattered everywhere. I don't even know myself. What have I done? A petty argument made me roused up. From the point of murder? No, that's not an answer. Am I insane? Am I human? What am I?
Oh, I kind of understand.
What is
now.
this?
No. Because we ask our listener to share the stories. If you have any scary story to share, I think these are from the books.
Oh.
Yeah, and also several of our listeners send a personal experience, so it's actually mixed.
Okay.
I don't think our listener is gonna kill somebody.
Okay, well, hopefully.
Yep.
Then I suddenly woke up. I wake up with the happy realization that it's just a dream. There you go.
Okay, there you go.
But the bed is so moist. I look down. Blood? Who am I? Who am I?
Who am I?
And the song request is Pure Kim. Manyo Mash.
Manyo Mash.
Oh, Manyo Mash.
Manyo Mash. Okay, and the next one is Aigo from Vietnam. Oh, I am really interested in this topic. Here's my story. A man came to a home at midnight. He lived in a room on 14th floor when the elevator ran for some second and the 8th floor button was lighted up. He wondered it was late and somebody still used the elevator. Suddenly, he shouted out and pressed crazily 4th, 5th, 6th floor buttons until it stopped. Then the door opened and he quickly ran out of it. So do you really understand it? Hope you enjoy it.
So it's about a guy trying to catch or being caught by somebody, like a creepy dude on the elevator. Isn't that what it's about?
Yeah. Well, I don't really get it, but thank you for sharing that. I'm sorry.
We're having a hard time understanding a lot of these stories.
Exactly.
It's because it's so personal, maybe.
Right. But thank you. But because that's a short, I'm going to go one more.
Okay.
So this is Big SJ Kiss 501 from Canada. So hello, I have two stories that I couldn't choose from, so I want to share both. So they are a short story. So first one is first one is about a man who just moved into a new apartment. When he looked out his window, he spotted a silhouette of a woman dancing alone in her room, and he fell in love with her gracefully moment. A few days later, he decided to make his move on her, so he went to her door, and turns out that it was unlocked and she was actually a dead body.
Oh, wow.
Hung up that was swinging back and forth.
Oh.
Really?
So you heard this story.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
and
there are rumors, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's been
no.
exaggerated.
Really dead body. If it's outside of the window, he'll be like, "Oh my goodness, what is that?" But if it's just like a hanging and back and forth, that's
swinging,
not dancing.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, I can imagine
creepy.
that is creepy though.
Yeah.
And the second story is about a boy whose mom just passed away and kept staring at his dad nonstop because he saw his mom on his dad's back all the time after she died.
Wow.
Okay, I think I knew that story. And the song request is Infinite's Paradise.
Okay, moving right along. This one is from Saudi Arabia. The ID is Doe97.
Okay.
When I was a child, my family moved to a big old two-floor house with big empty rooms with cracking floors. Both my parents worked so often I was alone when I came home from school. One evening when I came home, the house was still very dark. I called out Mom and heard her singing voice saying yes from the upstairs, and I called her again and I climbed the stairs to see which room she was in, and again I got the same yes reply, and we were decorating at the time, so I didn't know which way or my way around the room, so it was kind of like a maze, and I went to the far room down the hall, and I was very uneasy. I figured out but I figured out that was only natural because I rushed forward to see my mom, knowing her presence would calm my fears, as my mom's presence always does. And just as I reached for the door handle, I let myself in the room in the front of the downstairs, and a front door in front of the downstairs opened, and my mother called, "Sweetie, are you home?" With a cheery voice, I jumped back and startled and ran downstairs to see her. And still to this day, I have no idea who did that.
It was Bird.
It was a bird that went yes. Okay. Anyways, the song request is B2B's Thriller.
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 Okay, and one more message. K-pop is for life from Canada. So, a long time ago, a person sailed the ocean. So, on his boat, he looked at the ocean view. Then a hand popped up from the river. Ooh la la. The hand asked for a large-sized spoon. Okay, the person on the boat threw the largest spoon he found at the moment down. He was frightened, and after a while, more hands with spoons showed up. The hands poured water on the boat. Amazingly, he survived. And continued sailing. And he reached his destination and went to a restaurant.
What?
What is it? Okay.
I thought it was going to be like, it's a family of raccoons or something.
Okay, so he told the restaurant owners his horrific story. The restaurant owners told him that long ago, when there was a war, the soldiers' boat tripped over. Now the soldiers' ghosts will ask for the large spoon from passengers of any boat that goes by the ocean, but you should never give them a large spoon. Whoa. And the song request is "It's War" by M. Blake. Okay, so I think the large spoon, maybe that it's like a
rudder?
Rudder?
No, they just want to have some ice cream and they just want a big leverage, right?
Ice cream.
I don't know.
Okay.
Do we have time for another one?
I don't know. Yes, just go quickly.
Okay. This one is from Malkis Spirit from Tunisia. The story happened to my grandmother. One day, my grandmother went to her family's camping forest and they were enjoying themselves, playing and singing. And the night, when it came to the night, they were eating, having dinner, and some voice was heard, and it was a woman screaming. Though it sounded like the woman was dying. There was no more screaming.
Right.
So they kept searching for the voice, but they couldn't find it, and they keep hearing the scream for the rest of the night. And it was very scary, and I guess it was a ghost. My granny told me the scream was from a ghost, and it was a woman who was killed at that spot.
Your granny told you that that's a woman who was killed?
That's just a conclusion you guys make from hearing a scream. Okay, well, I mean, if you believe your grandma, I mean, she's more credible than I am. But anyways, the request is Vicks on and on.
Okay, and Jenna Ka from Canada, something scary just happened. The room door opened by itself.
That's creepy.
Maybe it's windy.
There's a strong draft in your hallway.
Right. Wow. So we don't really. I think we have one more message to read.
Okay.
I don't know, but yours is really
I have
long, right?
long stories right now.
Okay, so this is a short story that I'm going to share for the last, but thank you very much for sharing your stories tonight.
Very
this is
cool.
HDM1512 from India. So this is experienced by my cousins when we had to be to your native village. Okay, so it's in the village. So as every night after having dinner, we all sat outside the house and playing and talking. So then my three of cousins went for a walk in the field, and they were walking and talking and enjoyed the full moon night. So then one of my cousins saw they were three members, excluding him. The last one was a bit far from them. So one of the siblings, the member, was far from them. Okay. So then he realized it was not one of us. He singled other two. Okay. Started to walking fast and run, and they heard someone call for him. It said not to leave it alone. Okay, so my cousin didn't stop running till they reached home, and from that we have stopped going there in the night, especially on full moon night. And the song request is Vic's Voodoo Doll. Okay, so basically it's saying that your family left out. No, maybe you saw some ghosts and then you just started run. Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, so the IDs who sent in Beauty Olfa and My Harmony. Thank you very much. Sorry that we didn't get to read your messages.
And also I got a message from Ashi Lauren 9 from the States. One from Tunisia from Besma Smile. And the last one is from Malaysia, and it's from Joshua Sanchez.
Okay, so it is our time to wrap up the show, but I have to sing for you guys.
You do?
Yes, and I want to sing this childish song because we didn't listen to this song. So here we go. 눈물이 쏟아져 앞을 볼 수 없어 가슴이 아려와 숨도 쉴 수 없어 왜 왜 그럴까 너에게 죽은 새를 선물할게. There you go.
I was
Thank
making
you
like
very
BGM
much.
for you.
Exactly. High five. Thank you. And it is our time to say goodbye to you. But before we go, the answer to today's quiz was number 3 for daily quiz. And actually, we do have sweet box, music box winner. It is Ichini from Indonesia.
Congratulations,
and for
Ichini.
the daily quiz, we have Sarang So 09 from Qatar. Congratulations. All right, so we have to say goodbye to everyone. And the last song is Hot Fresh by Daybreak. And I will see you, Cory.
Peace.
See you soon. Bye-bye, everyone.